Alright, doing a mic check here. Mic check, to see how the sound's working here. Everything seems to be in working order, so let's see how it goes. Around here today, we're going to start off with the healer and do some things. We're just running some dailies. I think we're going to do the daily dungeons on my characters that are eligible, and then switch back to this guy here to do some healing. So what I need to do is go get my pledges today. For today.
Are you not afraid?
Every day. Nothing. Go on then. You've got your pledge.
Just checking to see if I
Show
was
me
vampire
what you're
level 4
made
in
of.
there. Didn't realize my mic was muted for a second. Just gonna sell some things here, make some room in the old inventory. That's this piece I picked up yesterday. I actually want that piece. Take the medium Balor. I don't have that yet. I guess it already claims it from those coffers, so that's good. Keep that. I don't know. It looks like a lot of damage, but that also looks like a huge cost. Probably a specific way to counter that. I wonder if anybody uses tooth row. I've been looking at this, but I don't think anybody really would consider a buff like that on all the time from a gear as a. Because like you can get this from potions and stuff, which allow more versatility, so I don't know if that'd be the most viable option. My freaking inventory is getting full of locked shit. Just gonna put all that stuff in the bank. Put on a mule. Is the style. I don't know if you get motifs to possibly drop from these, but that's typically what I'm trying to do. Just gonna throw some stuff in the bank here. My bank's getting full too. We're gonna make another
Greetings, sir.
couple mules.
A moment, if you please.
We don't do loans.
Mules to carry specifically these. I'm trying to keep all these. They'll all have their use. I want to try them someday. Oh, I just put a battler in there. Yeah. What? I actually got the shoulders of that helmet I just had. Get out of here. Alright. Banner cells. I don't know if I've been in there. The corral out
This
area.
one hears
I
the
don't know if I've even been in
strangeness
there.
and South Point has ended.
Involved some
Seems a
madness.
Daedric prince was involved.
You believe all you
Score
hear.
himself.
A
I don't
Daedric
think that's a
prince.
DLC dungeon.
Did your sister see a clutch of butterflies when she was there?
Believe what you like. I'm glad things have gone down there, whatever the cause.
Oh, was that Banner Shell? Banner Cells 1 and Ultimate Madness. We'll do those two first. Shells and way up. Yeah. These won't take long to queue on my healer. They typically go pretty quick. Queues on the healer. See how things go though. So we're running One Piece Swarm Mother for the dual stat. I don't understand why people. Well, I guess people put up with things in this place, but a lot of people run One Piece Trainee, but I had the slot open. I'm like, well, I gain one stat, I could gain two, so we'll go with that. Wretched Vitality and Spell Power Cure. I don't have a really good backfire set. I could put Orge's Wrath, I guess, on there. But I've been just messing with Wretched Vitality, making sure I don't run it. I'm eventually going to replace that with Pillars, but I don't, or Pillagers. Pillagers set from the trial. I just don't have it, nor have I ran it yet. But that's what eventually will be on that slot. I'll eventually be running Spell Power Pillagers. I just don't have Pillagers yet. So and Pillagers would be do we even have those in here? We might not have trial sets in here. Yeah. Oh, I think it only shows what I've oh, it's because I got stupid. Pillager's Profit. And there's Perfected Pillager's Profit. Mainly is gaining my minor Aegis. Casting an ultimate ability while in combat grants 5% ultimate spent to a maximum of 20. Up to 11 group members in 12 meters. So I would be what, spamming Dawnbreaker? Is that what I would do? I'd have to look to see what ultimate as a healer I would be spamming to give the group ultimate every minute. Because that's essentially what I would do is I spend 45 seconds building my ultimate. But let's see if I can get this set unlocked. I need to get it unlocked for my healing. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. Just got a queue. I think it's for Ultimate Madness, I think, I'm not sure. So what we doing? We got our burst heal, big giant ring. Corpse will cleanse the group. I use that a lot in PvP. I don't use rendering flesh. I don't waste my time on single target heal. Get enough burst out of my abilities that I don't need a single target heal. For the cost of that compared to renewing death, I still get a crit. You get a crit, still get a burst heal. Rock and roll here.
You doomed yourself by coming here. You know that, don't you?
You'll see me use that a lot. The giant ring is my burst heal, but it works really well. You're buffed every 10 seconds, that's what that is. And give them minor, berserk, and minor 10 seconds. Keep that up as much as I can for them. BlastBones. That ring cleanses my group, healing damage over time. Also gives another heal over time, 5 seconds.
Almost in the payday.
So I can't share it. I don't think I can share this one. No. Buffs up. I use dual buff just because it's an easier buff to maintain with their heavy combat. The other buff for the necromancer. I don't like the buff for Mage's Guild because I keep seeing that when my target dies, my buff disappears. So died, and I have the wrong ultimate on. What's going on? Alright, go get your shit together. Save the group ultimate. Oh, thank you. I feel like it's gonna die. It's gonna die, probably. Someone may ask, why use BlastBones? BlastBones corpse on a tank that I can go on a tank. I think that guy is AFK. I don't understand. That DPS, I don't know. You can tell by the DP level. They typically say don't go into veteran until 800. but I don't know if I can do it. We'll get him active. Around DPS. Bones. Max range on the BlastBones. Good for 36 meters. I don't. Positive, positive. Them BlastBones in there. Watch that. Boom! PvP, I can't tell you how many times I've freaking helped out a teammate that they'll be sitting there fighting, all of a sudden out of nowhere, this fucking zombie comes running, jumps at the opponent, blows them to shit, they're dead, and then my teammate's just like, thanks, man. Thanks. No worries. Just gotta use it at its max range, that's all. Good job, boys. Good job. Doing rather well, Sam. Almost 30k crit with my freaking staff build. One shot my teammate. Give it an L there. Right now. Somebody's already putting major. I feel like the DPS Buffs up. Gotta keep the buffs up. I even see healing it. Yeah. I can see who in my group needs the most healing. Who's taking the most damage. Should be, unless DPS is not near the. Should have went the other way. Those guys are probably gonna die. He died. Maybe I'm wrong, it's the left side. Maybe it's the left side. Yeah. I hate this part. I always die here. I've at the this section. I've never died here. And you can run right off the edge. I've done this so many times. You try to go and you bounces off the side there, and then you end up falling out over the side. Hate it. This buff animation I do here, you can clip that with weapons when you're swapping. So you don't see any of the animation, but the skill. Updated my NVIDIA graphics card yesterday, and it was like, it must have been like a really big update or something, because it kicked me out of the game, wouldn't let me load anything on my computer, and then when I went in to check my GeForce, it logged me right out, and I had to log back in and reconfirm. And then once I confirmed, it did this big freaking update, and then next thing I know, this game is running absolutely awesome. gotta have your buff food up. I got my sugar skulls. I go for tri-stat. Why? Just 'cause. I guess I could use a tri-stat. Just sugar skulls. There's so many. I got so many of them. I literally got fucking hundreds of them. Buff foods here. We got sugar skulls. I need to get some more clockwork citrus fillets. I gotta get the recipe for that actually. Free food from the store or from the game, and then I think that's there's plenty more out there, but like I only grab what I need. I don't keep loaded up on a bunch of shit. The skill when I hit this one here. It's for PvP and hide knife blades, but I'm using it for the extra fighters to go on my front guard. That with Dawnbreaker gives me a nice little buff. And the crit chance. I need the crit chance as well for healing. Skills as well as that, well slotted up to gain major savagery and prophecy and skill crit rating. My stats have 20% already on my back. Pretty good crit on my front guard. Changes. I don't know. Is that? No. Yeah, you get a little overzealous there. You go splatty. You go splat on the ground there. Oh, really? You can survive it. Learning how to clip my animations with my block. Normally you swing, it's like this big long drawn out animation. But you can clip it with your block and still do the damage. So I'll demonstrate on this guy here. Big long swingy poo, and then clip, 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 clip. But still it can speed up your rotation. Oh, why did I fucking hit the wrong button? Not even the ult I wanted. That was Huh? It's a freaking awesome little dungeon. I love Bolt of Madness. It's a freaking awesome little dungeon. There's so many dungeons. There's so many. see the list of dungeons here. There's so many. That's normal version. All the dungeons. And I haven't even done them all. And then there's the harder version. And then there's the DLC dungeons. And there's a skill point behind every one of those. Each one of those has a quest with a skill point attached to it. Normal and veteran. Alright guys, let's do this. Put on my actual healer bar. Most here, I'm pretty sure most of the game bonuses and stuff go on your friend fire and you get like a percentage. Not sure exactly how that works. I do have some builds where my back bar is stronger than my front bar, but essentially what I want is I got one bar for buffing myself, a little bit of utility, and a useless spell. That number 7, the one that's grayed out on my bar right there, that's just an active passive buff that makes all my other skills on that bar cheaper to cast. So my buffs don't cost much. Then I switch to my front bar on my resto staff, restoration staff, and that's where all my healing is. And I only use 4 skills to move. Skill, like I said, on the very far left, that pink one. That's just a buff, another passive skill that's just on all the time, buffing abilities. This is number 2, right? Oh, don't hold forward too far. I don't know. I know there's a lake. I just don't know where the edges are. I haven't undershot it, but I have overshot it and landed over there and died. The other fall won't kill you, this one will. That fall will kill you if you don't hit the pool. The other one just does a shit ton of damage. Almost kills you, if you have enough health. The guy was saying in the chat, if you don't have at least 18 to 20,000 health, you die pretty much from almost everything. You want to shoot for at least 20,000 health. Every time I see that little red eye pop up, it's kind of a nice little indicator to me that I'm on the right road. Perfect camera, that last one. I'm not messing with that shit. I already know exactly where to go. You could sit there and tiptoe your way across the broken bridge, or you can just drop down and run across. It's not. You're gonna fall down the bottom side anyway. Alright, I think this is the marble. Oh, they didn't activate the scroll.
My minions will tear you asunder.
The scroll makes it a hard mode. Gives the boss a little bit more health. Like, that's not even 5% right. Rescue skills. Broken here? What's going on? Okay. Sorry guys, just doesn't feel like I'm getting over. You want to be in here. You want to be in here. This is why we're a necromancer. We're the only ones that can resurrect our teammates. Now I gotta build my health. Which is just making sure I'm like that. I know that their health bar may not be moving, and it may seem like I'm wasting heals, but my entire build is based on overheals. I need to keep their health bar full, and I need to be overhealed at least once every 4 seconds to keep their buff up. 400 or 500 extra weapons. That's dangerous. I'll be ahead of the circle for that one.
Slay these fools.
They just got max gear, so they're probably not even wearing gold gear. They're probably trying to get me. Trying to farm veteran content, which you don't do. You play the normal dungeons, do the easy content, farm the gear, get it blue.
I should never have come here.
You don't just run this stuff to get your dungeons. And to get your monster helmets. The monster helmets, these 2-piece set helmets, only come from veteran.
Nothing's happening. Seems the mad
They're
architect's
very unique
destruction
2-piece
did
items
not
you can
allow
fit
us
into your
to
build.
step from
I am
this
currently wearing one of them. I don't
Unfortunate,
always wear
but
2.
we'll have to make do. He mastered this place. Mastered the Daedra somehow. Perhaps we can do the same.
TYFG is thank you for grouping. That's what that is. What is that?
I'll figure something out.
That is thank you
I
for grouping.
always do.
Alright, let's hop on out of here. Disband the group so everybody can leave promptly. Now, something to watch out for on the Necromancer. I do this all the time. Is I have a habit of just cycling my buffs all the time. Something I seen in a video. Because when I started playing this game, I watched tons and tons and tons of how-to videos and tips and tricks on many different aspects. Tips and tricks for PvP on how to build a certain dungeon, all that. But during that process, one of the tips was, as you're running around and just playing the game, rotate your buffs. Just get rotating your buffs as muscle memory. It's just something you want to do constantly. So what I usually do is I'll hit my spirit, but my spirit is a criminal act. You'll see it's red. Anything that is red and criminal act will get me in trouble with the law. Which Necromancer is the only class I believe that can resurrect the dead, which is illegal. So I will sometimes frickin' pop out of a dungeon, cycle my buffs instantly, and then frickin' get arrested. They don't like it when you hit this guy right here. When I freaking pop my spirit out, they're like, no, don't do that. It's against the law. And I'm like, what do you mean? That's my friend. I can't break out, I'm dead. Quickly pop one of these. Where is it?
Someone do something.
Through the wall.
It's empty.
Alright, now run.
It's yours.
Run. Need 3 seconds. No. Just need 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Okay, there we go. Oh no. I'm on fire.
There's an urgent task for you.
Just need to build a bit of stamina. It's gonna make it so they won't attack me anymore. We'll get rid of these tri-potions.
Open for business.
Murderer! Get away from me!
Ah! And I'm out. What's that, boys? As long as I'm sprinting, I'm invisible. Probably gonna run out right away. You can do that, just sprint side to side like that. Oh shit. Right in front of the guard. Oh shit. I'm out. A bit of a frame drop there on a bunch of people.
Oh, well, this one here is it's broken anyway. Hasn't functioned in centuries.
All right. That. Got some upgrades I need to do today. I need my transmutation crystals. That's why we're doing the dailies mainly, because I need these transmutation crystals for my dragon. For my Dedrick Trickery build. Dedrick Trickery. Made a bomber build. Still working on it. Needs a whole. The gear needs some transmutes to it. But it's there, the build is there, it just needs some upgrades. I need infused on the rings. Need infused because we're gonna burst damage. We're running Balor monster set, Dark Convergence, which is a pull set, pulls everybody into a little tiny ball. And then Vicious Death, which when they when we kill a player and they explode. That's a PvP ganker build. We kind of like go invisible, find a great big group of people, and then we fucking try to kill them all in one great big burst. Now, I have the build. I have yet to work on the mechanics. I have to get good with the build. I just don't know effectively how to use it. It's a tool build. Not exactly what I've seen on YouTube. The concept, it's just the play style is what I got to work on. And that's particularly what it is when you're trying out different builds that are suggested, or you're trying a lot of these builds. They have a play style attack, like that'll be more beneficial for it. You just got to learn the play style. Down here to the Thieves Guild and pay the bounty.
Shh. No need for all of Valenwood to know what you brought me. You weren't following.
Alright, so don't cast that skill. And we'll be good to go. I gotta queue up. Banished cells. I think it was Banished Cells 1. I honestly just can't remember now that I... Just gotta be it. Yes, and then corral out. Okay, won't talk to me now. You're level 4 vampire, which vampirism comes in stages. I'm stage 4. When you're stage 4 vampire, you'll notice too that it's there's a timer. So in 4 hours I'll lose my stage 4. Or I can drink a purify potion to reduce it by 1 level. Go down to level 3. When you're level 4, none of the NPCs will talk to you because you're a full-blown vampire. They're scared of you. They're like, "Get away from me, monster! Get away!" But everything up till 4, and the levels give me bonuses based on my passives. This one here, these ones here, Vampire Stage 3 or higher, Vampire Stage 2 or higher. The Blood Ritual, this one here is the one that makes, Unnatural Movement, where you need Stage 4, reduces the cost of sprint, and if you continuously sprint for 3 seconds, you automatically become invisible. That is the reason why I'm doing it. Mainly for me. It comes in handy too when you're running through dungeons like this and I'm trying to avoid ads to catch them or whatever. And then when I pop out of vampirism, I get an instant burst of weapon damage. Skills, this one here, Spread from Shadows. When you lose sneak invisibility, I take 300 weapon damage, so I get like a nice burst of my heals. Which is typically what I'll do. I'll freaking run around invisible and then I'll freaking pop out. In PvP, I'll run up to a teammate, give him a freaking huge burst heal to save his life. Or I'll pop out from a distance and throw a BlastBones like this here. That BlastBones that I helped my teammate with will hit. Sometimes one shot the guy quick, and but part of being healing in PvP isn't keeping your group alive, because your teammates if they don't know how to PvP, they're just gonna take shit tons of damage and they're gonna die. You can't just sit there and spam your heals trying to keep some people alive. You give them the base like heal over time, and you burst them when you can. Burst heal them. But mostly as a good healer, you need to be able to stay alive yourself, being able to kite around things, not take damage. And stay like, because you're gonna get focused. Like that's the thing is like, and this is one thing I've been healing in games for years, and one thing I'm just typically getting good at as a healer is knowing that you're gonna get focused, knowing that you need to kite. And when sometimes you'll have shitty teams that won't do anything about it, they'll just let you get focused or run off on your own. And then sometimes you'll get a good team where the teammates will see you getting focused. They'll see that one guy on the other team trying to focus you, and they'll all turn and beam that guy, and he will die. Or they'll be sitting there trying to focus you down, and as long as you kite and stay within proximity of the group will sit there and pound on them in the back and kick the shit out of them while they're sitting there trying to kill you. And what I mean by like your teammates being good PvPers or not good PvPers is typically if there is a player that can keep himself alive generally on his own, having a healer is just going to make him unstoppable. And I've had groups where we went in and nobody died. The whole group went like, except for me because I didn't get killed, but everyone went like 10-0. One guy had like 22-0, one guy at 11, one guy at 14. And none of them died. But they all understood there was a healer in the group, so they all stayed in a close little fist like this. They all focus targeted. When one guy attacked one guy, everybody would attack that same target. It's like everybody was actively watching the battlefield, looking what's going on, and they would all do damage. They would just hit the whole group of people that they're fighting, see who the squishy guy is, whose health bar moves the most, and then focus that target, and then they would chip them down one at a time. Sometimes you get groups like that. And, sometimes you get groups where they're new, and you just take it. It's just like a BR. Sometimes you're gonna get good matches, sometimes you're not. Just go in and try to learn and get a learning experience. Sometimes I can turn the tide of a game. Sometimes I get absolutely shit on. Or
Battle dog! See to him!
Can't do nothing about it. I'm still learning the PvP. Right now I know I have a bad habit of going in and trying to burn through all my my resources. Try to burst my enemy down. I'm still learning how to effectively use everything to its maximum potential, so I don't have to use my skill level. That tap blocking is something I need to start practicing, and that's like where you tap your melee and then hit your block. That's I don't block much, and that's a lot of the stuff where I take a lot of damage because I haven't learned to block yet. In the heat of battle. Because it slows your movement down. You don't have to hit it long, you just gotta time it. And I'm still trying to pick out those little details in fighting. I haven't gotten that down yet. So there's a lot going on, and for me to notice when a target's about to hit me, I don't always see it to hit my block. In PvE, it's different in PvE. I don't know. For some reason, I can sit there in PvE
We'll meet her before the day is done.
and watch the mechanic.
A little restoration magic.
But in PvE,
We should be
when
considering how
moving
to
around,
handle the
dodging,
high
trying
ground.
not to take damage, it's a whole
How do we
different
contain him?
slice of jib.
He's already escaped once. If we could control Daedric magic, perhaps this wouldn't have happened.
I need to catch
What
up
do you
here.
think, Sirion? Fight fire with fire?
Whoops. Okay, guys, the healer and the tank will sit here and take care of these guys. The BlastBones will destroy absolutely everything. My Dawnbreaker. Yeah, we got this. I love how everybody jumped in right when my BlastBones jumped in. That was fucking awesome. There we go. When it does that at the boss fight, that is a signifying that somebody hit the scroll and this is now hard mode. When everybody gets stunned like that at the end. It may have happened in the last one, I just don't remember. BlastBones right when I can. I'm mainly gonna focus on keeping it alive. There's times to use BlastBones and times not to use it. I typically will use it more when there's ads. It does a big AoE. There's 3 corpses around them right now I can utilize. Use that 3 times. Should still be able to. Nice work. Easy work.
How amusing. Haven't you noticed that the pact I've made protects me from
Easy
death?
work,
Ignore
folks.
his words. Begin the separation.
I'm not confident
See, with my
this will work,
between
Sirion.
between my spell power
What
set,
are
which
you
gives
not
them
doing?
430
You
weapon
so
damage,
love
and then
this
my
magic. Is that what this is?
healing skill that
This
gives
isn't as
them,
grand
what
as
is
the
it,
spells I
5%
learned
extra
from the
damage.
Daedra. But I
I'm
don't
buffing my group is a fuck ton harder when I'm
Remember,
in here.
children, you'll never keep
With this
me
setup,
here
if
on
you aren't
your
running
own
a setup
accord.
like this,
Not
your
when
group
the
isn't going to have as
Daedra
much burn.
fight for me. Perhaps you'd
The
fare
only other
better
one would be
if
the
you had
Pillager set,
Daedra
which would
on
be giving them
your
ultimate, as opposed to just giving myself tons of power. As you see, I don't run
His
out of power
madness
very much.
nears delirium. Ignore him.
I
people.
can, it happens.
Find the
So I
high
try to keep,
Kinlord.
that's why I use Wretched
Light
Vitality
and
instead,
Fury.
just because I do a lot of small
Keepers of the
damage.
vanished cells.
Pillagers would be better for, like, trials.
To imprisonment unending.
Oh my! It looks like you've won! Old Relis's days of freedom are over, it seems.
I already got this. I don't think I need to do this.
Be able to speak.
He shouldn't be able to achieve coherent thought. We'll have to watch him carefully.
I don't want to. No, we won't. We need access. Let's go to the washroom. I'll be right back. If you're watching the stream, I am currently going to shut down my stream and restart. I just noticed that I don't have the right thumbnail on my stream. This is not a big deal, but I would like to correct that. 'Cause people are gonna think I'm running the division, so I will be back momentarily. I just gotta see if I can fix this. All right, appreciate you. Please.